What's going on, folks? Got a new person with me today, Shellybxndz. Want to tell the people who you are?
Yeah, man. You already heard the man. Shellybxndz here with T Raven Games. We're here. We're active. Yeah.
Let's get to the main meat and potatoes of his video.
Yes.
We are going to be talking about Berserk, just in general, the story and everything. You know, first of all, I just want to say shout out to this man right here, Shellybxndz, for putting me on Berserk.
Yes, sir.
Got the shirt. I got the tats on my legs. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Once I saw it, I was like, I feel it. I feel the main character.
Very relatable.
Very relatable. But you wanna give people like the main like story of it?
Oh yeah. So in Berserk, it's what do I say? Fantasy.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Very, very dark fantasy type of anime here. Our main character Guts starts off as just a young nigga trying to get paid. You know, a strong young dude trying to get paid, and he meets up with more folks who also just want to get him paid. He fights. We don't really know too much about his past, and that's honestly perfect because what we get from how old is Guts when he first started?
it's pretty like young, like what, early 20s, teens.
I'm talking about like that first one when they was hiring mercenaries when he pulled up.
Oh,
I think he was like 13, 14.
yeah.
So yeah, we start off meeting our character at 13, 14. It just gets crazy from there. If you don't want to be spoiled, should they leave?
They should leave, or if you just want to know if you just want to know about Berserk without having to read or watch the anime, or you watch or read after we talk about it,
Right.
then go ahead, but it's all up to you guys. So.
We're here to put you on.
Yeah.
That's our job. But yeah, it gets dark. It gets crazy. There's demons. There's ghouls. There's betrayal. There's sadness. It's just all around dark, good content. R.I.P. to our good fella Kentaro.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be here without him. Truthfully,
Man's legendary.
legendary, man. You just can't beat it.
Shout out to his homie that's continuing his story.
Facts. What's his name?
Damn. Look it up. I don't care. We looking it up right now. But yeah, shout out to him. He's continuing on the story, and he's doing pretty good so far. Like nothing, like he's kind of looking through Kentaro's like his brain kind of thing, and like figuring out the story from there instead of just like making it something else, like something new or different. And I don't think I sent it to you, but I seen like a video on YouTube talking about both Kentaro and his friend and how like their mangas were kind of different. But then Kentaro, he based Griffith and Guts off of him and his friend. But Kentaro wasn't always Guts. Kentaro was sometimes Griffith in the situation, or whenever they were, I guess, beefing with each other or something. And his friend, he had his own manga series, and I think it was kind of based not fully on his life, but some of it was based on his real life in some chapters I've heard. But yeah, his friend is doing pretty good, like with continuing it, because it's like still going off that thing. But
Does that look like a familiar name?
Oh, Mori Kuji? Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Shout out to Kuji. And Studio Gaga for picking up some realness.
Yeah. But part of me feels like they should have stopped after Kentaro died.
Really?
Because it's like, I want you can make it up. You can come up with ideas, or what's the word I'm thinking of? Like your idea of how Berserk continues on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, if you're a fan of the manga, you don't have to be like, well, I don't like how this chapter or panel was, You can come up with your own ideas or own stories of what happens with Guts and Griffith and Casca and the rest of the crew.
Oh, so like completing Berserk Like Berserk is over, but now we
Basically saying like
transcend.
finish the manga or story in your own way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I could dig that.
What's your opinion?
Truthfully, I'm kind of glad they kept doing Berserk. I was reading Berserk for almost like a year, like 2021 ish.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in too deep, and then we found out about our fatal news with our good friend Kentaro, and we was on hiatus for like
Almost a year.
a whole nother year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to read. My good buddy here likes to read.
The cameraman
likes to read.
Yeah.
As a reader, you know how stories, should go, and if it stops, that kind of just it's just I don't know. I just feel unfinished, not knowing how a story should end. So I'm actually happy and hyped that it is continuing. But I agree with you.
Yeah.
I feel like if there was a time where Berserk should have stopped, it should have been right there. You know what I'm saying? Right when Kentaro had passed. But the spin-off series.
There's a spin-off?
No, that's what I'm getting at. I would have appreciated if Berserk had ended and they brought in spin-offs, like just casually going like it's the Berserk story,
but following different characters.
Okay. Like I would have loved to see how Serpicio and Farnese ended up going along if they chose to stay with Guts, or what.
Oh yeah, because then they leave.
Yeah,
that's right.
They leave. Isidro, I would love to see him grow up.
I was about to say Ishidoro is like he's learned. He wants to learn from Guts, but Guts is like I don't want to teach you.
Yeah, he doesn't want to teach him. I don't know if he sees himself in Guts or if he sees himself in Isidoro, but that would have been cool.
Yeah,
he's a good shonen character.
kind of fight.
But that's like headcanon.
Touche, that's fair. But you see where I'm coming from.
I do. The imagination, I already know how that fight's going to go in my head.
I just like using my imagination a lot to think about certain things, because sometimes it's like I look at something, I'm like, I don't like how that went. You know what I mean?
I feel like that fight would have been one of those things. Like
it would have, yeah, you're right. It would have been like the most infamous. Like you could talk about any other fight from any other anime and manga, and they're like, no, femto and guts.
Femto versus Berserker suit guts.
Yeah. Berserker armor.
Bro, what? I need that.
I do, yeah. Because after once I saw him with guts with the Berserker armor in the anime, or that CG anime, don't hate me for that. I watched that. I don't care.
It's good stuff.
It's okay. That's what I first started watching off. But anyways, seeing how he moved in the suit, I was like, I need to see him fight Guts. I need to see him fight Griffith, because that suit is insane. But then the whole like, what's it? The con with the suit is that he's hurting himself.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a matter. That probably like a short fight.
Kind of. Yeah, man.
But it would be a good time to enter, because.
But how long has he had the suit on?
How long is he like in the fight?
Yeah. No, like not in the fight, but in that panel or picture.
He had it on. I mean, it wasn't activated, but he had it on.
For a long while, for him to like train his body to be in that suit.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, no, that's good. So he can be in the suit for a long while, but the thing is, Shriek has to be there with him, so he doesn't go like fully insane after he, if he did beat Femto, he would be like, he would kill everybody else, because it's the Berserker armor.
Truthfully, it looked like there was like a dimension of some kind, like the God Hand headquarters. Because
no, it's in Falconia. I remember seeing that.
It is.
Yeah. I remember seeing those type of stairs in Falconia, and I think it was in like I forgot what chapter it was, but it was like them just it was like Griffith and somebody else talking, and they're just like they just showed like just the panel of that, and I was just like, looks familiar, but where is it? I don't see Guts. Where's Guts?
Okay. This was a good one I seen on a forum. So we know Griffith is Femto, right? But I believe there's a separation between Femto and Griffith.
So like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, kinda. But the question was, if Griffith dies, does Femto die? Like if you kill Griffith, if there's a way to kill Griffith as his, like, what should we call it, like full power, perfect Griffith?
Yeah, that's a tough question, because I feel like if you kill Griffith, I think Femto would take over, because Griffith sacrificed, everybody, and then was it himself too? So basically, my brain's working. It's on some gears. It's on some gears. I'm trying to get the words out, because I can visualize what I'm trying to. I can.
Take your time.
After he sacrificed everybody with I don't know how to pronounce the thing. It was like a Behelt. Behelt. So after he sacrificed himself with that and everybody else, and he was in the egg and turning into Femto. I feel like, because when he does, because he can. Sometimes he won't even turn into Femto unless it's like really
serious.
Like serious, or it's an emergency like type thing. So, because Griffith can still fight, in the his regular Hulk armor.
Truth be told, I don't even think he needs Femto. I think Femto is like a whole nother entity.
Yeah, like you said, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, because the whole all of the God Hand, they were human.
Yeah.
At one point, right? So, do they switch back? Like, is there another?
No, I don't think they're gonna switch back, because they probably already took their sacrifice, like power or whatever, took over, so they're not human anymore. but Griffith still has human in him. It's just Femto slowly taking over. I feel like.
Yeah, it has to be. Bro had lipstick on.
We're not gonna talk about. You're not gonna talk about the eclipse. That's just. I don't want to talk about that. Nah. Go. If you have the stomach for that, go watch the eclipse. Watch that.
Most of y'all probably don't, but if you're into some good dark shit, I don't want to say good, but quality dark entertainment.
Yeah.
That's that shit. So I think that was a good answer. Because truthfully, I don't think you're killing Griffith without Femto making an appearance. I was sitting there talking with myself like, if one was to kill Griffith, how are you killing Griffith? Are you killing are you gonna puncture him? Are you gonna chop his head off? Will he reemerge?
After you said that, I was thinking it I feel like if you were close to killing Griffith, you punctured his armor and got in and touched him, I feel like he would turn into Femto immediately.
Yeah, just black suit.
Yeah, because it's it's that whole thing of oh no, I'm about to die, let me turn into Femto.
Yeah.
So him turning into Femto was his backup in a way. But I still have my answer. That's just a branch off of my answer.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
This is a simple one. Top 5, top strongest.
Oh, in Berserk.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You want a list of some kind?
Somewhat, yeah. I already know you already know who's gonna be number 1. Guts.
Okay.
Guts is the strongest. Mentally and physically.
Mentally for sure. Oh
yeah.
My goodness.
After what he's been through, yeah.
Okay, so we got Guts number 1.
Number 2.
Some more if you need them.
Number 2, I would say Griffith. No. Yeah, it's Guts and then Griffith because he's both. He is Griffith and Femto. So.
I ain't gonna lie. Well, I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay, so Griffith / Femto, since they're the same person.
Right.
So it's Guts, Griffith, and then I'm gonna say Zod.
Mm.
Zod's up there for sure. Skull Knight, cause he just pop out of nowhere most of the time. That man just come up oh, you need help? I'm gonna just give you some words, and I'm basically I'm gonna give you some wise words, and all right, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Let me give you a prophecy real quick. All right, go.
Okay.
Skull Knight number 4.
Serpico.
And Serpico number 5.
Yeah. Cause have you seen Serpico in his fight scenes, or when he's serious when he was fighting Guts?
Oh yeah, on the little ledge after.
Not even on the ledge, but in the manga too.
Oh.
When they were going to get Fernice back.
Oh yeah, they did throw them ones.
Cause he was like I said, Serpico is cool with Fernice, and he was like, she go, I go.
Mm.
And he was like, yeah, so I'm actually gonna fight you now since I'm not part of the crew no more. And so when they went to go save Fernice, Serpico was like, let's run the ones right here. And Guts was like, all right, bet.
Bro, that man Serpico was on 10. About
Exactly. So I was just like, yeah, that's my 5.
Okay.
What's your 5?
My 5? All right, so controversial.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Femto first.
Okay, that's fair.
Actually, I'm gonna go Femto first.
Okay.
Femto, only because there's so much we don't know about Femto.
Right.
Which leads me to believe this man cannot be beat. So I'm gonna do Femto / Griffith first.
Mm-hmm.
The assets that Femto has is just top tier. So okay, Femto, we got Guts in the Berserk armor. That whole Berserk armor, you're not beating that unless you draw out maybe 20 minutes of the fight. So we got Femto, Guts. Third, we'll go Zod, just like you, the immortal Zod. Not really beating him for real. I'm not beating him. And I get down, but I'm not beating Zod. Fourth, what's the little witch's name? Shriek.
Okay.
I'm putting her number 4 because out of all the witches in Berserk, I think only like 3 that we know of so far are actually like worth doing something.
Because she actually learned from somebody else. She learned from her master, which was a witch. She was a witch as well. But like she got kicked out or something, like banned.
She got banned. Was it because she was fucking with the Skull Knight?
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay, so she got banned.
But she like knew a whole bunch of stuff that the other witches ain't know about, and then she was like Shriek, and she told Shellybxndz, "I like I'm gonna teach you all what I know, and not what the rest of the witches know."
So yeah, I got her number 4. She didn't save my boy Guts probably like 4 times.
A million times.
We would not have a main character without her, so I'm putting her number 4 easily. Yeah, couldn't forget about her. And last but not least, now this is another controversial one. I'm trying to just freeballing right here. We got Casca's child, the little demon boy.
You're on to something.
This little boy. Now listen to me. Every time Casca had gotten into something, or she was around something, that little thing would activate everything. Demons around her, demons like dead people would rise. Shit would just get haywire. Yeah. Not to mention when he gained a physical form, he's now a spawn beacon. Griffith.
Yeah, basically.
Griffith is coming out of the air. This is a personal location tracker. That's strong. Bro, you're bringing out Griffith and Zod from who knows how far away. It's a lot of potential in Moonlight Child. A lot of mental powers that he holds, which I deem very strong. Cause whose baby is that? Exactly.
No, I was look. You ain't let me finish. Let me finish. I'm looking at it from an obvious standpoint. After the whole Eclipse scene, we're not gonna talk about it, but that's Casca and Griffith's child, or Femto's child. Femto and Casca's child.
Now, what about the waterfall?
That don't matter.
Now, I don't know if you remember.
I remember the waterfall.
Who doesn't? But if I'm thinking correctly, I think Casca missed her period.
With Guts?
Yes. There was a time where Casca had to break down what a minstrel was to that man because she was not in the mood. She was a woman. So she ended up having a minstrel. Okay. Chapters later, waterfall. Moments after that, Griffith gets captured for like a couple months. I don't know. It might be headcanon, but I'm pretty sure she missed it. Or was having some type of complications where she was struggling to fight. Or was that...
Yeah, because she was struggling to fight. She was struggling to fight that dude, and then she fell off the cliff.
Yes.
Because that's when she had her... Was it...
That was the period, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind that.
That was when that happened. She was like... She was on it, and then her period came, and she was like... Not herself.
Yeah, facts.
Because she was fighting, and then she was like, what's going on? She got dizzy and stuff, and then fell off the cliff.
True.
And then Guts went to save her. No, Guts realized it, and then they both fell off the cliff. And they, the waterfall and the rain and stuff. And then, yeah.
Truthfully, I think that was Guts' baby until the eclipse. Because there was some type of egg, but it was monsterized, you know what I'm saying? So that's two baby fathers and one mother. That's 3 types of genes. Power just out of this world. Femto and his diabolical genes. Yeah. Guts and his willpower and genes. And then Casca, bruh, Moonlight Boy top 5. Moonlight Boy top 5.
And then, okay.
What you got for me?
Your favorite female Berserk character?
Ooh. That's easy. I think we can both agree here. Should we say it on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Slain. No, Casca?
Definitely Casca.
Well,
what have you seen from Slain yet?
I just like how she looks.
Slain is top 5 baddest in all anime history.
Yeah. But we will both agree with Casca.
Okay. Both agree with Casca. Casca, love my colored women, love a black woman in anime and manga. All the time I love black women. So to see a good portrayal of a strong black woman in a crazy ass environment, fighting, not putting up with men and their bullshit, is just a good character to bring down. You know what I'm saying? Those are one of the characters you have to knock down to, just.
Because seeing what she went through or what she goes through throughout the whole manga is just.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's hard to see, and it makes you want to root for her. And when you get to that the time where it all comes back, it's just beautiful. Casca showed for about 80 chapters worth of just being a badass, and she looked good.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, what? Man, don't get me started. What do you got to say about Slane now?
Like I said, I'm just
You going off looks.
Going off looks with Slane and
Let me see something to see if Slane got
goth girls and just get to see anime titties.
Hey, mommy.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Mommy, can I get uppies?
Can I get the uppies? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hold on, cause I feel like I seen her get active one time.
I just remember from the anime where she was when they first introduced her in the eclipse from the God Hand, where she was ascending from the ground or whatever, and then the panel where she looks like she's about to kiss Guts.
Is that from the first couple chapters?
No, that's from when after and they were cutting up them crocodiles or something.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
In the cave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she was there, and Skull Knight was like, "That's the wrong chick to mess with. Go, stay with Casca. Don't leave her."
I just looked up Slane on Google real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to see her crimes?
I'm good. I'm okay. Don't ruin what I know of her. Don't ruin what I know of her.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, this is why we need to finish, This is exactly why we need to finish, because we need to see what Slane's about.
Yeah.
She's just going to be...
Because she just be popping up being like, "Hey, Guts, what you doing?" Okay.
Coming up the ground, tits first.
Yeah. But we're going to want to end off on saying the conclusion of why I like Berserk. It's gonna be. It's not gonna be too long, but
talk to the people.
That's what I'm doing. It's great. Berserk. Guts is he's a really relatable character in certain ways. Just mentally, just going through what he goes through. For example, what he has to deal with, and when the sun goes down, he has to fight all these demons and stuff. And I'm kind of the same way where I'm always up late at night from 12 to 4 o'clock in the morning, just up, so
mind wandering.
Exactly. And like I said, and I got tattoos. I got the mark of sacrifice, and I got Puck.
He's branded.
I'm branded. Some people call the mark a curse. I think of it in my own way of it's called the brand of sacrifice or the mark of sacrifice. So I sacrifice myself for others. And that's why I have it. And the other reason is because this guy right here, he put me onto it. And I read it. I'm reading it still. And that it's memories with these tattoos.
What I love most about Berserk is the story. Truthfully, just to piggyback off what Traven said, it's our character Guts goes through a lot. And if you're one who experiences a lot, it doesn't even have to be on the same level as what Guts going through, because truthfully I don't think I've been there. I haven't been in that type of deep depths, but there has been times where it's extremely relatable. The supporting characters do well in shining light on the main character because he is the darkness. All the supporting cast, they're trying to uplift him, and that's another relatable thing. You got people around you. You feel like you alone or in a dark space, but truthfully, you have good people around you. And when you lose those good people around you, it can bring forth some dark times. say something about Griffith. He reminds me of myself a little bit, aside from the eclipse. Griffith is passionate. He's at one point he was down to earth, understanding, and he even had his own trials. So to see how him and Guts like mash together with Griffith's dreams and Guts' durability, it's just a good journey. It goes way, it's all up and down. There's never a time where it's a still moment in Berserk. Every time it's about to go down. Like when Farnice joined and Guts said to her, you can join, but there will be no more restless nights. Like, you're gonna be up, we're gonna be active. And that's like what Traven said, you know, you sit at night, you think, you're up, you think, your mind can go anywhere, you know what I'm saying? The demons can get out. But yeah, it's a great story. I'm not one for fantasy anime, for real. Like, it really has to grab me. The wizards, warlocks, ghouls, and powers that can't be explained, for real. That doesn't grab me. But Berserk definitely grabbed me by the neck, choke slammed me, and made me read a book. Same
here.
Shout out to everybody who's working on Berserk, anybody who's watched Berserk, who has ever, you know, been in the dumps and is feel uplifted by Guts in some way, shape, or form. Salute to you. You're not alone. We out here branded.
And that's it for the video. You want to do a little shout out for yourself? What any like SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, anything like that?
We're supposed to make a phone call.
Oh, we do. Okay, we forgot. We are terrible.
No, we didn't. You didn't forget.
I said it. It's too late. It's too late. I said it. It's too late.
Gotta make a call to jail real quick.
Yeah, we gotta make a quick phone call from the Northwest. If he answers.
I think I had one job.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's gonna be upset.
Well,
yeah.
our special guest will probably join us.
Yeah, he's gonna be upset in the group chat.
He'll probably join in. Probably like if you could like squeeze him in when we get him in the call, we can probably like throw it at the end or something.
Yeah. But as I was saying, you got anything to shout yourself out on?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Traven Games. Traven Games here. This is a real dude. He puts in that work. He's dedicated. This is hard work in the flesh right here. You see it around you. You see where we're at. You know what I'm saying? So special shout out to Traven Games for, you know, having the platform. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on SoundCloud, Shellybxndz. I'm trying to work on new stuff. We're all gonna be working on some new stuff soon. Shout out to Peace, you know, because if there was no peace, we'd all be like Guts.
Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!